Greetings. 2024 is here, and new year, new self, and new opportunities and new issues. The aspect has been quite the thoughtful enigma, as when the earth revolves around, we suddenly have the urge to make a comeback. And only at the end of the month of December will tell if we achieved such goals in life or not. 2023 as a year is full of bizarre and eventful happenings that may mirror in this year. As I said in my 2023 channel plans, I was going to do animations. Unfortunately, I did not fulfill that promise, so I will do it this year. Procrastination is just my therapist. Speaking about time, I already purchased my own planner, and to not give Mr. Tweety a fright, we are going to be organized, unlike those chickens. Every single day has like a to-do list to keep track of time and maintain discipline. Of course, there is also a need of lifestyle goals. I have been struggling with a lot of body image issues since I looked at myself in the mirror and realized I was insecure, which is sincerely most of the time in the last year. For this year, I will not look at my face. Only once a week. I will be also making changes for my meal plans, getting more sleep and exercise. I am glad the university has some fine courses to got it covered. Enough of this personal rambling that is about what I had envisioned to be better in my life. Now to proceed to the cream of the pie, the plans and end goals to be done on this channel. When I talk about organization of the previous year, it is a mess and inconsistent. Everything will change due to me having a planner and making sure I will achieve doing most of the work. Since this is a still one-man army, the scheduling of making videos to be released every weekend will be quite hellish. But I do want to accept these challenges for real this time, so I may work on some videos and breaking it down into days. It is the making of a schedule is legitimately a therapeutic hobby. I may also find the time to rest apparently, so I have weeks where I may rehabilitate my energy and aura. I digressed only on journals and in writing. It may not be a guarantee, but I do hope it is a consistent correspondence. One issue I will find soon is flexibility, and that can get in the way of fulfilling the set goals in each day. In any case, I will still try to focus whilst balancing my daily life. I promise there will be new segments going on the roster. Maybe I will do fashion designing, story times, and talking segments, and spend more time promoting my zodiac OCs, maybe making headcanons for them or animations. As I said before, the era reviews will not stop and will continuously flourish. There are plenty of music artists that the whole public bet having a comeback with a new album in this new year, and also the designer series. I probably will make a list of some characters I find quite interesting in various media, like video games, TV shows, and any fictional character in this point. In the midst of promoting my zodiac OCs and other content, I wanted to give my other socials attention. Instagram is probably the most dead. My Twitter, or X rather, is spam posting, and I only post era rankings on TikTok, so I may want to apply the energy and time I have here on YouTube to all of these other socials. I would say I am my own manager in this life for the meantime. I will probably be just shit posting or dead meme posting in these accounts, but at least I can do something. Not necessarily having the luxury of connections and relationship growth with others, and here we are in a chronically online metaverse. Going back to the organization aspect of this era, I wanted to make in time to really dedicate and enhance my graphic skills by making borders and title cards for my videos, and each segment has their own little animation intro to be made, so I may also develop and go back to my video editing tranquilities. I find it really exciting that I get to do this. I wanted to really push in this little town of interesting thoughts going in my head and just burst it out now that I have the time to do so. Maybe I belong on one of those few groups that has too much time on their hands. The final point I want to make is the end and goals in the totality of this year. I made this checklist in my watercolor sketchbook I am currently working on. I may talk about how I can really manifest and have the energy to create a crucial project to be done in the span of 12 months. Did the practice to so many graphite artworks since the start of my college courses. This can be a way for me to practice my traditional art as opposed to my frequent digital art. I will purchase a sketchbook, preferably 100 pages if I may find the exact amount. Once I got one, I will draw a maximum of 5 per week. Maybe I will document it on TikTok, I am not sure. The subjects in my head are originally just going to be celebrities or artists I admired. However, maybe I will do more of non-animate objects or animals in a couple of times. For an easier route, I think making a movie book is a much better choice. It is not that learning about fashion is complicated. Okay, maybe it is. Fashion is one of those topics where the history is like scrambled pieces of paper that it may really cram my headspace. On the other hand, the movie book is basically a collection of films I will watch and just get my review on it. It is similar to the journal I did last year, but instead of 365 days of suffering, oh, it's a leap year, 366 days of suffering. You get to jot after just watching a film. It is not necessarily for me to finish it. There is no count, just an optional quest to have more than enough movies to see. I may watch films during Sundays and possibly go to the cinema because it has been a long time since I watched something from the movie theater. Learning a language is a skill I have yet to study. All of the style in this era can be linked with Paris couture, and France is one of those dream escapist and over-glamorized city travels. If I got the money, I will get the bag and leave. French might be hard, but it is a challenge to really take in to master any language. I will do this one on Saturdays, maybe try to pronounce and self-learn a foreign necessity. Last and not least, I profusely wanted to try and create a short comic, or at least one in that matter. I have so many storylines and concepts waiting to be unleashed in my brain. It is time to put it to the test to make one this year. I have some experience in 2020 to 2021, yet I deleted it out of shame. But now as I'm reaching my early 20s, I'm going to be besting my time to promote the creative process. I have a special format which I call Scenic, envision capturing stills in a movie. It is basically a landscape and some shots are repeated, similar to a webcomic style and more uniform in ratio. I may also start brainstorming this February. And that is all for this update. I hope we can still fulfill this plethora of things without getting burnout in the end. Hopefully, I am well adjusted in putting my time management as well as my health, both mental and physical, at a balance. Feel free to comment what things you expected to be done on this channel. I will see you soon for the next video. Welcome to Era 3 Vintages. Take care and have a pleasant day.